Hi, it is June 28th, 2026. I'm super excited, so super excited. Okay, so last night I woke up in the middle of the night, as I do always. It seems like that's just what I do. Hello, I'm Angie. Um, Coming to you from Rayford, North Carolina today. Yesterday was a wonderful day. It was just an awesome day. A lot of things were answered yesterday that I wanted to see or wanted to know, and I'm so thankful for that. Okay, so anyway, getting back to why I'm on here. Okay, so woke up. For those of you that know, I'm writing a series of children's books, but they've turned out to be for adults just as much children. The parents will get just as much. Matter of fact, it will be just as much for the parents as for the child. But anyway, I finished the first books of Pinky, and a branch broke off, and the little witch's story decided it needed to come forth, and it started calling to me. And so I got the name for the book, and then I got the beginning of the book, like the first little impromptu, which turned out to be it was almost like it was like a poem. And that's what began the book. But I wrote the poem a couple days ago, and then all of a sudden last night I wake up in the middle of the night. Well, it was actually 2:12 a.m. and I jumped up, and I know this because I jumped up and had an urge to look at the clock, and it was 2:12, and I kind of laughed and giggled and came in here and looked up 2:12, and it's an interesting meaning, and it went right along with the day, as did the cards that preceded. Everything was just confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. And then all of a sudden I realized that the little witch's tale was speaking of someone I hold dear to me, and also myself. And I wrote the first book. I would like to say it was just me, but I really feel like that my ancestors are writing through me, because I feel like this is just as much their story as it is mine, seeing as to how it's repeated itself several generations. And it has continued to repeat itself again, but not anymore. It's time it stopped. And it stops through love. Through love, through acceptance, through refusing to give up, refusing to abandon, to treat others as though they are less than me or that I'm above them, or to think that my way is the only way, and to work with fear instead of allowing it to dictate my choices. That's what I'm learning. And to learn that there is nothing, nothing, let me repeat, nothing that can or ever will separate my love from my children. There's nothing they could do. I will always be here in whatever shape or form I can, whatever they allow. I am here, and I always will be. Just a phone call away, just a text, just a visit. And I'm so thankful that in allowing myself to be myself, I finally understand that in allowing them to be themselves, that doesn't mean they don't love me. That means that they're learning to love themselves. And that's exactly what I want them to know. So, saying all that, I sound happy because I really am. It's just been a long night. I've been up for a long time. I've already taken one short nap, and I'm ready to take another one. planning a short trip to Myrtle Beach, because my husband and I realized after watching a YouTube, or trying to watch a boring YouTube video this morning of Myrtle Beach, that we have not been in a very long time. Well, since we took our grandkids to Alligator Adventure. It's been a long time. So it's time to go again. This time we want to go to all the sites that we wanted to go. Well, we have been, but we want to go this time as a date, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Yep. Exploring all these sites, seeing things. I mean, we can do more things than just look for rocks, although that is my most favorite thing, and I'm pretty sure, no, I know there'll be something beautiful there for me. I found some beautiful jasper, and well, it found me. It was just poking up through the ground, and it says, hello there, before I start sounding all flaky and crazy. That's for a different channel. No, just kidding. I am thinking about starting another one. Gina and I have got a couple ideas, for all of y'all that know us, know we smoke hemp. And we are considering starting a channel where we go around to different, anyway, it's something that's brewing. We'll see. Brewing in my little pot. Anyway, something fun is on the horizon for us that we can do together, because we are quite comical. We really are. Sometimes we sound like we don't love each other, and sometimes we sound more like brother and sister than we do husband and wife. But we are best friends, and we have grown up together, and we've blown up together, and we've blew up together, and now we're just learning how to coexist. And instead of being two halves becoming one, we are understanding and remembering that we are two ones, loving each other, becoming one, but whole inside ourselves, so that we're not taxing each other or hurting each other. Although there's some things that he's better at than I am, and that I'm better at than he is. And there are some things that he does that I don't do, and that's okay, because he's a man and I'm a woman. And I'm learning that my feminine side is something that I've not really been in touch with, and I'm enjoying that. So here I am, learning all over again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Hope you have a great day. Talk soon. Bye.